to Bible Enlargement with Gracey Spicey. Welcome back to Bible Enlargement with Gracey Spicey. Our today's topic is apparently failed prophecy of Jesus Christ. Apparently failed prophecy of Jesus Christ. I'm still using the NLT Bible version, so let's get started. Okay. Yes. I'd like you to read Mark 13. Mark 13. And it's all about the signs of the end time. The signs of the end time. So it's going to talk about the first messiahs, the wars, rumors of wars, natural disasters, and so on. But for today, I would like us to concentrate on Matthew 16:28 and on Mark 13:30 to talk about this topic, apparently failed prophecy of Jesus Christ. Apparently failed prophecy of Jesus Christ. Okay, now let's start with Matthew 16:28. Matthew 16:28. Matthew 16:28. And I read, and I tell you the truth, some standing here right now will not die before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Coming in his kingdom. And I tell you the truth, I read again, and I tell you the truth, some standing here right now will not die before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Coming in his kingdom. So in short, this verse is telling us some people there at that moment will not die until the end of the world, until Jesus Christ return back here. Okay, so now the question is, are some of those people still alive? That's the question. Are some of those people still alive? If yes, let's see. If no, let's see. And what was Jesus Christ talking about? Or are we saying this prophecy of Jesus Christ has failed because we think none of them are alive till date or till today? Okay, Jesus Christ was telling the people there just one thing, and that is reincarnation is real. What Jesus Christ was trying to tell them is reincarnation is real. And let's read the definition of reincarnation so we get to explain things better. Okay, reincarnation. I read, the rebirth of a soul in another body. The rebirth of a soul in another body. So that is reincarnation. The rebirth of a soul in another body. So in short, Jesus said to them that some of them there are going to change bodies, are going to change clothes. As we can say, the body is the cloth of the soul. The body is the cloth of the soul. And what makes a person like a living person is not the body, it's not the clay, it's not the sun, but the soul. So the soul that make you a person is going to change clothes continually until the end of the world. That was just the thought they would have taken from that speech, but maybe the understanding was not all that clear. They took it for a literal speech, and then maybe till now we have taken that for a literal speech. So here comes the explanation, and here comes the meaning of that phrase. Some of you won't die, meaning they are going to pass through that process of reincarnation. They are going to pass through that process of reincarnation. Their souls will be receiving new bodies continually until the end of the world. Okay, here you've seen Reincarnation is real. Reincarnation is real. Then we go to Mark 13:30. We go to Mark 13:30. And I read, I tell you the truth. This generation will not pass from the shine before all these things take place. Which things, as I read said, you can read that from Mark 13. Jesus Christ was talking about the end time signs, the signs of the end time. And so this verse is referring to the signs of the end time. And Jesus said, I tell you the truth. This generation will not pass from this end before all these things take place. So before the end of the world, all the signs Jesus Christ predicted are to take place before the end of the world. And then here comes another question. This generation. So, which generation? The people there? So, which generation? The generation of the people, the generation, so in family or in age or in electric, which generation? We got to see the generation Jesus Christ was referring to. The generation Jesus Christ was referring to. And it's neither in electric, neither in generation in age, neither generation in family. But which generation? Jesus Christ was talking about generation in biology. Generation in biology. Generation in biology. And I read generation in biology. The propagation of living organisms, and that means procreation. The propagation of living organisms. The propagation of living organisms. That is generation in biology. The propagation of living organisms. Okay, here comes another question then. Which living organisms? Which living organisms? If Jesus Christ said this generation, and now we've seen it's generation in biology, and that means the propagation of living organisms. Okay, then which living organisms? The living organisms are Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. The living organisms Jesus Christ was referring to are Adam and Eve. And so, in short, Jesus Christ was trying to tell them before the end of the world of Adam and Eve to the last of their descendants, before everything is over, we are going to see those signs. We are going to see those signs, or they will take place before everything is over. So this generation is referred to you and me, everybody, like from Adam to the last of Adam and Eve's procreation. Adam and Eve's procreation. And there's no doubt you and I are Adam and Eve's procreation. We are the living organisms continuing from them, Adam and Eve, because you, I, the people of the past, the people of the future, we plus Adam and Eve, we all make one generation. In that speech of Jesus Christ, we all make one generation. We are the generation of Adam and Eve. We are the procreation of Adam and Eve. We are the living organisms after Adam and Eve. We are the descendants of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve are our ancestors. There's no doubt of this. And so Jesus Christ said, this generation. So that generation, our generation, that started from Adam and Eve. So the last person who is going to come on earth through birth, or yes, we all make one generation. We all make one generation. We all make one generation. And so the question is, has the prophecy failed? Has the prophecy of Jesus Christ failed? No, 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 no. It's still in process. It's still in process. And those two verses talk about reincarnation, that is the rebirth of a soul in another body, and this generation is this generation in biology. This generation in biology, which also means the propagation of living organisms. The propagation of living organisms, which are Adam and Eve, which are our ancestors, Adam and Eve. So the prophecy is still on process. It's not a failed prophecy. It's not a failed prophecy. It is still on process. So here comes the end of our lesson for today. You can leave the comments, you can subscribe, like, and please share, because you can leave any out of this. Thank you, God bless you, and bye only for now. To my next video. Bye.